Good morning, everybody. Jason Sarney here with PhinManiacs.com. It's time for the Monday morning quarterback on a Victory Monday, and I'm going to welcome in Jay Fiedler. How are you, Jay?
I'm good, Jason. How's everything with you? Victory Monday, like you said, and the Patriots are knocked out of the playoffs for the first time in over a decade, I believe.
The Patriot reign is over. This is a winning team in a second year of a rebuild. So without further ado, let's give credit to where credit is due to the coaching staff, the play calling. Obviously, it wasn't the prettiest and the lighting up of a scoreboard win, but you're going to tell us why it was good enough, efficient enough, with a number of long, sustaining drives.
Well, yeah, I mean, you look at the stats at the end of the game, and Miami controlled the time of possession. I think almost 2-1. I think it was about 37 minutes to 22, 23 minutes, something like that. And really the tone was set early on by developing and establishing the run game. And their offensive line deserves a lot of credit for this game. They did a great job of staying on their double teams, getting some push in the line of scrimmage, getting positive plays on just about every running play that they had. And that's what they need to do, without their playmakers in the game. Parker out, Gesicki out, Grant out, you're on your third, fourth, fifth receivers. They were lucky to have Ahmed and Breida back in the game, which helped in the running game. And then another factor in this game was it was 80 degrees down in Miami. You got New England Patriots coming down from freezing temperatures coming down. It's 80 degrees, and when they got the running game going, the offense started to get a little up tempo with it, and they went some no huddle. They got up on the line quickly, and they just kept pounding and pounding and pounding, and over time, that just wears on the defense, and that's why you saw the time of possession where it was. So we're just going to go through right here. This is the first. This is the second drive of the game for Miami. They got the ball down. They're backed up on their 2-yard line, and this drive really was indicative of everything that they needed to do in this game. Utilize every single player on the field. Utilize the whole field. Across the board from sideline to sideline, mix up the plays and establish the run game without any negative plays. And that's, exactly what they did here, right up until the last play, obviously the interception, which we'll go over and show, between this one and drive in the second half, how to, learn from his mistakes and moved on. I'm just going to go through and this was, this was their second possession. They get the ball on that 2-yard line. They drive the ball 9 minutes, 95 yards in 15 plays, 9 runs, and I include there was a jet sweep in there, so I included that as a run for 47 yards, with Breida and Ahmed both contributing on that. Up until the interception, 2 of 5 for 5 passing to 5 different receivers for 48 yards. So let's just go through this play by play, and we'll just run through real quick and show how they mixed it up and utilized everything that they had on the offense. So we'll start just coming out of their own end zone, run up the middle to Ahmed, great push up the middle, okay, and you can see them just wearing down on the defenders, double teaming up front, Kinley, Jackson, Karras, doing a great job of just pushing the pile forward. Okay, we'll forward to the next play. Okay, we come out, a little fake handoff. They boot out to the right now, which is something that we've, been looking to see to keep defenses honest. Got Bowden open, quick, throw it to him. All right, nice positive play, 7-yard gain. Okay, we're gonna move over to the next play, move up to the next play. Okay, run out of the pistol again, nice little hole. Okay, get in there, keep wearing on the defense. Ahmed to the left for a 5-yard gain. Okay, come back, get into an empty set. Okay, they bring a zone blitz, zone pressure, no problem. Find Matt Collins. All right. Another nice, not a huge play, but not a negative play. You keep the chains moving. You keep moving it. You know, so you got 5 yards, 7 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards on that play. Okay, come back next play, go no huddle again. Okay, fake the run, drop it off in the flat to Shaheen. He breaks a tackle. Okay, and now you got, you know, what is normally going to be a 7-8 yard gain again turns into a 15-yard gain because your guy makes a nice play, breaks a tackle, and goes downfield. Another third different receiver getting the ball now. Okay, coming out. So you got three passing plays which are all built off the run on bootleg plays. Okay, that was really set up by them controlling the line of scrimmage and getting that push up front. Here you go with the jet sweep. Okay, again, not a huge play, but not a negative play. And you keep moving the ball down. You're getting manageable situations. You go from 1st and 10 here on the jet sweep, 3-yard gain. Now you're in 2nd and 7. Okay, get into an empty set again. Okay, once again, they bring the zone pressure. Okay, no problem. Pick it up. I actually just want to go back on this one real quick, and I want to just play the sound on this. Okay, because what you're going to hear is Tua or the offensive line designating 59 as the middle linebacker. Okay, so once he designates 59 as the backer, he's telling the line to slide to them. Okay, so he's telling the line that you're going to pick up 1, 2, 3, 4 down linemen and 59 right here. Okay, and what the offensive line does a great job of is recognizing that, all right, New England disguises a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to go back a little bit so you could actually hear. He says Chan Gailey's got a big library that he in his past. No matter which coach he pulls down from the shelves and uses that Sunday. You hear him just calling out 59, 59 because he sees 59 coming in here. Okay, disguising the pressure over here. So now he's got the offensive lineman instead of going to this guy here. Okay, which would normally be your middle linebacker. He's going to switch it up. Okay, he's going down to 59 over here. So he's sliding the line over here. And what happens? Okay, they mix it up. They drop 59 in his own back in his zone, and they're going to bring 54 coming across. Now watch the center, Karras. He's going to open up to his left. He's going to realize that 59 goes back into coverage, and he's going to come back and pick up this blitzer, who's really not, technically supposed to be picked up based on where they're designating the lineman. Okay, where they're designating the protection, but he does a great job of coming back, picking that up, okay, and giving Tua enough time to find Smythe, which is now the 4th different receiver that he's thrown to for a nice 15-yard gain. Okay, so another great job, just mixing it up, showing something different. They establish the run, they go into an empty, they pick up the blitz, and they find the holes in the zone defense on the zone pressure to get the ball downfield. 15-yard gain. Okay, come back. All right, here we go. Back to establishing the run. Now you got Matt Breida in the game. Okay, fresh off the sideline. He comes in. Give it to him, 4-yard gain. All right, next play, give it right back to Breida, 6-yard gain. Getting real good push up front, not getting any penetration up the middle, and let your running back just find that hole, dash through the hole, pick up a nice positive play. Okay, come back. All right, they get into a half huddle, but they're still picking the tempo up. They're still picking the tempo up. They get up in here again. Okay, another pistol formation, back to Breida. Little cutback, gets to the outside. Okay, 7-yard gain. All right, come back, get a fresh running back in. Ahmed comes in now. After 3 Breida runs, he avoids the penetration. Instead of getting a 5-yard loss, he avoids that tackle on the backfield. All right, runs up and gets 2 yards. Okay, another positive play, gets it to 3rd and 1. All right, now much easier situation on 3rd and 1 on the next play than it would have been And if he gets tackled in the backfield there for 4 or 5 yard loss, now you're in 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, much tougher situation. So here we are, 3rd and 1, get back in the pistol. Okay, you're getting good penetration up front. All right, get a little RPO, or zone read. All right, he hands it off to Ahmed, finds a nice hole up the middle. And you can see the TV showing, watch this great double team push, getting a lot of push up front. And this is what they were doing all game long. This is a staple of Chan-Gailey offense, is getting those double teams up front, staying on the double teams, and controlling that line of scrimmage, letting your running backs make plays against linebackers and safeties rather than, trying to break tackles against defensive linemen at the line of scrimmage.
And so many good things on this drive, Jay. Tua's progression in terms of the cadence and not under center, but in the huddle. And even last week, I remember, or it was 2 weeks ago, he would say, "That's the mic, that's the mic." He's noticing things and telling his troops.
Yeah, well, look, I mean, that's something you expect, going forward. Now he's in his, 6th game playing, 6th game starting. These are things that he should be doing by now. He should be recognizing that. He should be shifting protections. He should be, changing snap counts up a little bit, getting more control of the offense and getting more comfortable with everything, that Chan-Gailey could call to get him there. Here it is again. You established the run. You had 5 or 6, runs in a row. Okay, come back, fake the run. Okay, you fake the run up the middle. Boot him on the outside. Now you got a clean, a clean release on the outside. They drop back. They cover the crossing routes. Just dump it right there for 4. Another positive play. Okay, you don't have to throw it away. You got a positive play, 3-yard gain. Okay, still moving the chains forward. All right, come back 2nd down. All right, you're still doing well in the run game, getting great push up front again. Okay, give it to Ahmed, another 4-yard gain. Now you get into 3rd and 3. Okay, and this is Tua's one big mistake from this game. Okay, but what we'll show in a second is how he got this and learned from it. Okay, what you're going to see here is they actually have a nice play call set. Okay, and if you watch right here, okay, you got outside receivers over here coming on inside breaking routes, and you got Bowden coming out of the backfield running into the flat. Okay, and if Tua can find them right here, okay, here's the guy covering him right in here. All right, Bowden, if Tua's ready to throw this ball right now and he's not getting pressure up the field on him, all right, from the right edge, okay, if he could find him and throw it to him right now, he's got it. Okay, and I'm sure that's probably what he saw at this point, but he wasn't in a position to make this throw. Okay, so now when he climbs up in the pocket late, he sees it late, the defender recovers on him, okay, and just poor decision. And he knew it, everyone knew it, and you go from, establishing a great drive, a 9-minute drive, okay, and, falls apart right there. But, okay, as an offense, you got to feel pretty good about yourself right now, all right, that you can control this game by running the football. Okay, you could, you're picking up protection pretty well. You're seeing everything that Bill Belichick defense is throwing at you. And when you can run the ball against the Bill Belichick defense, it makes it a heck of a lot easier not getting into those 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 12 situations where now, he could really confuse a young quarterback. Okay. Once you're establishing the run game, it makes it a whole lot better. Now, Belichick doesn't have Vince Wilfork or Ted Washington or Richard Seymour up the middle, controlling that line of scrimmage. So it's a little bit tougher. And like I said before, you got a 80 degree day with the cold weather team coming down, and you're going in a high tempo offense. So it's just good game planning by the coaches, by Changaley, by Brian Flores, whoever's whatever idea, whose ever idea it was, to up the tempo a little bit, establishing the run game early on, and just wear on this team. And you can see it, through the second half.
And you're going to take us to that again. It's a progression. Tua is continuing to learn in game, week to week, and going on into. I believe you're going to take us to the second half now, and we'll see how he kind of adjusted.
Yeah. So just going to move forward here. Second half, and now this is Now this is another drive similar to what we just saw. Okay, so we're into the second half. Okay. Going into the fourth quarter now. All right, we're just going to stop it right here for a second because I just want to go back over this drive that got them to this point. Okay, they started on their own 10-yard line, 14-play drive, 90 yards, 7.5 minutes. Okay, so again, you see them just controlling the time of possession. Okay, on that drive, 4 for 5 passing for Tua, 19 yards. And he completed it to actually 2 different receivers. Smythe was, was the heavy guy. They ran a couple RPOs, okay, where they were establishing the run and were able to come back and get good passing plays off of the run fake. So out of their 4 completions, okay, they had a bootleg off of a run fake, they had an RPO to Smythe. They had another RPO to Smythe, and they had the shuffle pass, down in the red zone. I think it was just before this last play. Okay, and what you have here, okay, and we're going to go back, just compare this to the interception. Okay, here we are. All right, we're down in the same situation. Oh, whoops, I'm sorry. I moved forward to the 2-point play. All right, so here we are. Let's stop it right here. Okay, all right, similar situation as the last play. Okay, Tua drops back. He's got Laird coming out of the backfield, and when you watch this on this angle, he's got him open, and he could throw this for a touchdown to Laird. Okay, let me just forward real quick right here. Okay, you see Laird wide open. Okay, linebacker who's covering him is 3-4 yards deep into the end zone. Okay, he could hit him right here, but what he's got pressure coming off the edge. Okay, doesn't feel comfortable that he could get the ball off on time to him. He's got to push up into the pocket. So similar situation as the last play, where if he saw Bowden quickly and on time and was able to set his feet to make that throw, it would have been a touchdown throw. Here, same thing. He has a chance to get a touchdown throw, but he's off timing because the blitz comes and gets in his face. And as he scrambles off the blitz, as he steps off the blitz, okay, now instead of coming back to make a late throw where you saw him early, but those windows close pretty quickly in the NFL. What does he do? He steps up, he sees the end zone, makes a nice little move and runs it in. All right, doesn't make a negative play. Even if he didn't, make it to the end zone, it still would have been a positive play. And you get maybe not get a touchdown, but you still get a field goal. You don't make the negative play that gives, the Patriots momentum. Okay, and right here you can see, all right, he just steps up off the pressure on the outside. All right, I know you got nervous on that little swim move with the ball, but he felt pretty controlled. All right, right here, he could have thrown it. I think he might have seen it. He might have had some people up in his face that blocked his vision. All right, where he wasn't clear if Laird was as open as he looked, for us from the TV copy. Okay, but if you're not sure, don't make that mistake. Step up, run with it. Okay, and you got a chance to make a play with your feet now and make that positive play.
And these are things that, you just have to feel encouragement from a rookie. There's 3 rookie offensive linemen. He's using an RB1 rookie. He's using a wide receiver 1 rookie, and everything else that comes with the components of a growing team. So we'll go over much more in detail on the midweek show, Jay. Yeah. But, overall, nobody could be disappointed with this offense with playing with the pieces. So if there's any last-minute Monday morning quarterback tidbits for you, what do you got?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think I was real encouraged by, what we've talked about over the last few weeks is the step up mentality. Next guy up, got to step up and make the plays when called upon. I think early on, the only negatives is I think Matt Collins had a couple drops early on, and 2 was interception, but those were cleaned up in the second half. Both those guys stepped back up. Collins made a couple big receptions in the second half. The running game just, continued to dominate up front. They got a lot of, some bigger plays down the road in the second half off the run game. Ahmed bouncing it to the outside on one of them, getting a 30-yard gain. Breida had a couple big ones. Laird actually had a big third down run to convert a 3rd and 8 on a nice play call by Changali. But, their ability to establish the run with, the lack of playmakers on the outside right now, especially, with Parker, Gesicki, Grant, all sitting on the sidelines, that's going to be key, going forward. Hopefully, both those, all 3 of those guys, are able to come back. I know Gesicki was questionable. They were talking about him coming back, probably not there. So, you'd expect him to be back next week, based on what they were talking about yesterday. And, hopefully Parker and Grant can come back off of their injuries as well. And now if you can continue to get that run game established, this is going to open up, bigger plays on the outside off the play action, to maybe get the ball downfield, which they haven't been able to do all season long, really.
Well, it's all a progression. We're going to see a lot more of this offense, hopefully all healthy real soon. We're going to leave you with one fun tidbit, Jay. You've once rushed for 2 touchdowns as a quarterback for the Dolphins, which Tua did yesterday. Could you venture a guess on who the last Dolphin quarterback to rush for 2 touchdowns was, if you had to throw out one?
Ooh, last one I'm going to say Chad Pennington.
Year before.
What's that?
Year before. Go one more year back.
Was it before him? Okay, I was just going to throw that in because that's the one you probably least expect, to do it, based on the way you were questioning. But Chad Pennington, no. Who was before that? Yeah, boy,
Dolphin legend Cleo Lemon.
Cleo Lemon. There you go.
But I like the way you're thinking, Jay, and we'll be back on the midweek coaches breakdown for the All-22. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and keep on checking out PhinManiacs. Take care, Jay, and take care, everybody. Fins up.
All right. Have a great week.